Rachel, go to deck profile. Let me hold 3 swallows. Come on.
You gonna have to, what you gonna have to proxy those?
Nah, proxy these Jones. No, not even. I just had to get the Jones back to fucking, had to get back to Leon and shit. Yeah, bro.
All right, everybody, check it out. I'm here with my man Savage Pete from down the street, the one and only. Check him out with the, what was you playing today? They should already know, but
Pure Cyber Dragons.
Cyber Dragons is all he plays, man. He's the master of Cyber Dragons. Check it out. Listen, what'd you finish today?
Bro, I went X1-2.
Right.
Literally, I got my first loss round 9. I was at table 2. All I had to do was win that next one, and now I've been at table 1 playing for first place.
Listen, it's cool. We're gonna take it. We're gonna rock with it. Listen, what is the deck profile looking like? What's the spice?
All right, so it's pure. So the spice is the fact that we're playing it pure, because everybody's rocking with the Fiendsmith, but we're just doing it flat out from the ground up. So we got 3 Cyber Dragon cores. We ain't got the QCR because I ain't go first place, so I ain't earn them yet. So you know what I'm saying?
Right
so we
on.
got the 3 cores right here. For this pure build, we played 3 Cyber Yermangander. He's a new guy. You reveal him in hand, special summon Cyber Dragon from deck or equip them. You can go into Infinity, turbo your other rank 5s, and just go off from there. He locks you in the machines, but for the pure variant, you really don't care that much. So he's a good extender and starter. We only played 2 Cyber Dark Claws. I was thinking about 3, but the 2 for this ratio is pretty decent. I see everything when I want to. I haven't exactly bricked all day. I bricked one time, but it really wasn't like, it didn't affect me at all. So 2 is decent. We played 2 Cyber Dragon Hers. A lot of people's cutting this to 1. 2 is the best ratio because you get to loop it whenever you do send it. You shuffle it back into the deck whenever you play Cyber Little Fusion with one's banished, so you get a little bit of grind game with it too. So 2 is like the better ratio for the pure variant. We do 2 of the OGs. Gotta respect the OGs. Not no most
bumped
of
it
them
to 2. You bumped it to 2.
Bumped it to 2. 2 is always good. You summon 1 with the Yermangander, you can always bring 1 back with the Hertz if you dump it to the graveyard with the Worm. I'm gonna show you that card in a few, but 2 of the OGs. We do 1 Nasher. 1 Nasher is pretty standard. All we really care about is just seeing this every now and then. It brings back the Infinity. Brings back any machine monster from the graveyard, 21 attack or defense, and you get to go burr like that. So we do the new guy, a Cyber Dark Worm, and we do 1 Cyber Dark Chimera. Chimera, he's been out for quite some time, but just because Worm popped out, he's a lot more versatile now. Whenever he goes to the graveyard, he Foolish Barrels a Cyber Dark monster. When Worm hits the graveyard, he sends a Cyber Dragon monster from deck to graveyard for cost. So you can't ash it.
Nope.
If the effect resolves, you special summon him from the graveyard and you recur a Cyber Dragon spell or trap from your grave to your hand. So you get the recursion for next turn. If you play Cyber Rev system, that not being once per turn, you get more resources and you get to go off pretty much a lot more. Chimera, you know, he searches power bond if you ditch a cyber spell or trap from your deck to from your hand in the graveyard, and you can also power bond or any type of fusion use material from your graveyard as well from your hand to field. So he's really good when it comes to like going for the OTK. So yeah, it's a small Cyber Dark package is these 2 plus the Worm. We do the 1 Therion King Regulus. My spice for the day, I played 1 Cyber Eltonin. When it comes to Mitsurugi, when it comes to Malice, when it comes to pretty much any deck that has monster heavy boards, Eltonin is pretty decent. You could bait out a couple more of their stuff. You could summon Eltonin, you could wipe their board, and then you can go for your kill shot depending on what you have in your hand. This card is very, very good in the deck. I would definitely say run at least 1 if you play it. And if for whatever reason you can get this back in your hand, he is not once per turn.
What?
He is not once per turn whatsoever. The old school cards are the best. They don't have that clause. For the hand traps, personally, I go with the OCG ratios. I like 2 Draw and Lock Birds. I like 2 Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring. I don't want to brick on 3 of them, so I think 2 is the perfect ratio. And I also do 3 Fualos. I don't play the males at all, and I play the Perulias on the side. I think these plus the 3 Infinite Impermanents was the best hand trap ratio for me for main deck. Because once again, I'm going blind second, and I want to be able to do what I need to do without bricking on too many of the same cards.
That's true. That's true.
Besides Imperm being not once per turn, everything else you want to see it once, this maybe twice, and you just go about it from there. So it's all about the ratios.
I like that.
On to the spells, since we already covered the monsters and the traps. So 3, Cyber Dark
Broken.
Realms. This card was at 1 because the new Cyber Dragon Cyber Dark Worm came out. This is now a 3 of. The consistency is all we need. This is a 1-card starter. A lot of people don't know to hit this card, and that's good. So this adds a Cyber Dark monster from deck to hand. That's a different name than the ones in the graveyard. It gives you additional normal summon of a Cyber Dark monster immediately. And if for whatever reason you were to equip the monster from the graveyard with a Cyber Dark monster effect, you can equip one of your opponent's monsters in their graveyard instead. So this is actually pretty nasty. We don't really use a third effect all like that, but if they give us something to utilize it, we will. So this is a 1-card starter in the deck. Another 1-card starter. Speaks for itself. Cyber Dragon Emergency. This card, like I said, speaks for itself. It adds a Cyber Dragon or a Light Machine that can be normal summon a set. So it can add Yermagand, it can add Elton, and it can add Core. Any Cyber Dragon in the deck, any Light Machine in the deck that you play besides Jizakura, which we don't play, this will add. And this will give you great utility when it comes to breaking boards and going second. And if you negate and destroy this card, I can discard a card and I can just activate it again. My Spice, I played a 1 Cybernetic Horizon. Horizon is actually really broken. You can send a Cyber Machine or a Cyber type Dragon, 1 from your hand, 1 from the deck to the graveyard for cost.
There you go.
If you do that, you add a Cyber Dragon monster, a Cyber monster from your deck to your hand, and then you foolish Cyber Fusion from your extra deck to the graveyard. So it sends 3 to the graveyard. Usually what you want to do is you want to send Hertz, you want to send Cyber Dark Chimera, and then you want to add Yermagander or Elton, depending on how you're breaking the board. You send Eternity from the extra deck to the graveyard. Eternity is treated as a Tempai field spell, so it blocks out your fusion monsters from getting destroyed by card effects or targeted. So
that's pretty good.
This card is really spicy. It locks you in the machines, but once again, you playing a pure variant, you really don't care. We played a 1 Foolish Burial. It has good utility with the deck. We play the 1 Cyber Rev system. It's a Monster Reborn, really good utility. We only play the 1 Cyber Little Fusion, 1 Power Bond, love my OT. We play the 1 Fusion sub for the Yermagander play. The Yermagander says add a poly. Fusion sub is always treated as poly. And if you do the 1-card combo, you can also shuffle a Fusion monster from graveyard to your deck and draw a card. So at the end of the day, you're sitting with 6 cards in your hand during your end phase if you go first, and then by your opponent's turn, you're going to add a Fusion card back when you do the proper play. So you'll have 7 cards in your hand on your opponent's turn, and you have all the crackback you need. These are mainly the 1-ofs that I play. Besides that, I play the Holy Grail. We do the 1 Tactics, the 1 Called By, 1 Cross Out, because we don't like Droll.
Right.
And Droll's a reason why I ended up misplaying round 9, because I ended up playing into Droll the wrong way. Besides that, I play 2 Clockwork Knights and 2 Forbidden Droplets.
Clean.
It's even 46 cards. I like a little bit of a ceiling. It's not too cloggy. It gets everything I need, and it's solid.
Whatever works for you.
Well, let's move to the extra deck real quick. So extra deck, personally, 2 Clockwork Knights is what you need. 1 is not enough. If they negate 1, you don't have another way to do the combo, you're screwed. So 2, you got 1 for backup and 1 just for the utility. We played a 1 Sky Striker Azalea. Once again, I'm playing the pure variant, so machine.
Spells too.
I played a 1 SP Little Knight. I played 2 Nova, 1 Infinity. I played 1 Zeus. Zeus came up today against Malis. It was real impactful. I think this card might come back in the format for that reason. I play 2 Rampage, 1 Hero's Vogue, the Mechanical Dawn. This card right here is a speller trap negates by banishing itself or 2 light machines from your graveyard. When it's summoned, you activate the effect during your standby. During the next standby phase, add a fusion card from your graveyard to your hand that specifies a fusion summon. So this is how you're getting your 7 card in your hand.
Solid.
So he's pretty decent. I play only 1 Fortress, 1 Mega Fleet. I play 1 Eternity. Like I said, the Eternity is your Tempai field spell. When he goes to the graveyard with Cybernetic Horizon, you banish him. For the rest of the turn, your fusion monsters cannot be destroyed or targeted by your opponent's card effects. And we play the 1 Chaos Angel. So the only non-machines we play in this deck is Chaos Angel and Little Knight. So besides these two, everything else is machines, is utility, and you can do whatever you need to do. You don't lock yourself. You don't care about getting locked. Everything is just gas.
What's that side looking like?
And like I said, I almost went undefeated, man. Well, I almost had just 2 draws, and because there was no undefeateds. So I almost got first place, but we'll get them next time. For the side deck, it's pretty standard. I do the 3 Lancia, Formalis, and I guess anything else that would probably banish. I do 3 Perilias. My personal preference, I do 3 Spooky Dogwoods. This really didn't come up today. Round 1, I played against Bell, and I had no choice but to side of him, because if I didn't, he would have probably, with 14 seconds left, summoned a monster, Link 2 monster, and like cracked me for game. So I drew round 1. But if I didn't have this card, I would have just totally lost. So I think this card has good utility depending on what you're playing against. I played 3 deck lockdown. This card is broken. For this deck specifically, I might do 3 Shadow Imprisonment Mirrors because it has so much more utility in the format. Besides that, I do 2 Lightning Storms, the QCR, and I do the 1 Cybernetic Overflow.
1 and 2. Listen, clean. I'm liking it. I'm digging it. You got your man right here, Savage Pete. Listen, you did good. We proud of you still either way. But next time, like you were saying, you're going to get your top.
Yeah, man.
You got your shout out. I know your shout outs.
Hey, man, the shout out is the Philly area, man. Some of the best locals, some of the best people. You come to Philly, is always all love.
Right on.
My team, Super Heavy, the man behind the can. Saw with the man.
He's
you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, check us out, man.
Check us out, man.
Appreciate you.